Very good evening to all of you once again. In this video, we are going to discuss about the human respiratory system. Human respiratory system. Respiratory system. So, first of all, here I am drawing a human for you. Suppose this is the nose of the human. This is the face of the human. Let's draw eyes also. Beautiful eyes here. Okay. And human respiratory system starts from the small little holes which are present in our nose. These holes are called nostrils. So it starts from the nostrils. So nostrils are present above your upper lip. Nostrils. Okay. This is nostril. From nostril, if you enter inside the holes, you can't enter inside the nose. But if we see in the nose, this is the nasal chamber. Nasal chamber. Okay, this is nasal chamber. Then nasal chamber leads to the common pathway which is for our digestive system, which is a tube called pharynx. Pharynx. This is pharynx. It is a common path for the our digestive system and the respiratory system. A small little tube. We see we chew food and then it leads to the pharynx. So pharynx is a common part for common tube for the this is pharynx, sorry, common tube for the digestive and respiratory system. Then if we go inside the pharynx leads to the small structure called larynx, which is also called voice box or sound box. Okay, so larynx has vocal cords and vocal cords vibrates to produce sound from them. Okay, this larynx, the upper portion of larynx, which is glottis, which is covered by a cartilaginous flap or cover called epiglottis. Epiglottis. So what happens, guys? Whenever we swallow food, see, pharynx is a common part for our digestive and respiratory tract. So food is also entering from pharynx, and the air which you are taking, it is also entering from the pharynx. So whenever you swallow food, it should not go into your larynx. Okay, so that's why larynx is covered by epiglottis, and then food enters into the esophagus. But if you talk when you swallow, if you are talking, then air comes from the larynx and epiglottis opens, and by an error or mistake, the food particles can go inside your larynx. Okay, so that's why you should not talk when you are swallowing or eating, having food. So food should not go inside your larynx. That's why the epiglottis covers the larynx. Okay, the larynx leads to the long tube which is present in the thoracic cavity or chamber called trachea. This is trachea. So trachea divides at the level of fifth thoracic vertebra. It divides here. This is the level of fifth thoracic vertebra level. Okay, this is the level of fifth thoracic vertebra. It divides into forming two primary bronchi. This is primary bronchi, and then this primary bronchi is enters inside the lungs. These are your lungs, let's say. Okay, so left lung is little shorter than because here somewhere your heart is present, right? So this is then this is primary bronchi. These are two. Then the primary bronchi leads to several divisions or secondary bronchi. This is secondary bronchi. Then this is, let's say, this is tertiary bronchi. Tertiary bronchi. Tertiary bronchi leads to initial bronchioles. This is initial bronchioles. Initial bronchioles. And then initial bronchiole leads to the terminal bronchioles. This is, let's say, terminal bronchioles. Okay. Then terminal bronchioles leads to the small vascularized bags or balloon-like structures called alveoli. This is alveoli. Your air or oxygen which you are uptaking or inspiring ultimately go through this path to the alveoli. So from the nostrils to the terminal bronchus, the part it is called as the conducting part, and the gas exchange part is your alveoli. So gas exchange is happening in this. So what happens? The capillaries are present, blood capillaries are present surrounding to this alveoli. Blood is present, and oxygen which you are uptaking, which goes into your blood through these alveolar membrane and the capillary membrane wall by a simple process called diffusion that we will learn in the gas exchange topic. And this is these are the parts and organs of the human respiratory system. I am here for the convenience. I am drawing a flow chart from where to where your air is going. Okay, so from nostrils, I hope it is visible. Nostrils to nasal chamber, nasal chamber to pharynx to larynx to trachea, which is also called as windpipe, long pipe, trachea to bronchi. Here you have to remember primary, secondary, tertiary bronchi, and then bronchioles, and then finally initial bronchioles. You have to remember initial bronchiole, terminal bronchiole, then finally alveolar. So this is from nostril to bronchioles, that is conducting part. Bronchioles, this is conducting part, and your alveoli is your exchange part. Then one more thing you have to remember here, your lungs are covered by double membrane structure called pleura. This is pleura, outer membrane and inner membrane. Inner membrane is closely lined with your lungs, and outer membrane is closely lined with your thoracic lining, and both these membranes have a fluid called pleural fluid, which reduces the friction of your lungs with your thoracic chamber. Okay, so this is all, guys. This is the human respiratory system. I have almost covered all the parts, all the things which you given in the NCRT. I hope you like this video. You found this video helpful. We will meet in the next video with the next topic. Thank you so much.